Robert Estrid here at livingpiano.com. Many people wonder, how do you move a piano? And you know, the interesting thing is, when you see professionals do it, it almost looks easy. You have to use a little bit of knowledge about how to move pianos, and you're going to get a chance to see the inside of how a piano is moved. So enjoy the show. So here we begin the move. Notice how all parts of the piano are padded. This assures that if there's any motion in the truck, there will be no wood hitting wood or metal. The key slip, the lid, fallboard, everything is wrapped. JPX movers take extra precautions, wrapping the entire piano in shrink wrap so the finish won't get damaged in any way. This is really important with satin finish pianos because it's a porous finish and the sweat from the hands can damage the finish. Blankets are wrapped all around the piano and kept on there with straps. These are just simple straps just to keep the wrapping on there. There are other more heavy-duty straps used at the end of the line. Now here's where the intelligence of leverage comes in. These men move many pianos every day, and you'd think they'd be sore by the end of the day. But the secret is, by using this leverage, there's only brief moments when they have to exert real force. Most of the time, they're using their brains instead of their backs. The equipment you need, you see right there, a four-wheel flat dolly and what's called a grand board, which has that lip that holds the piano in place. The piano is going to be strapped on the grand board, and that way it can easily be rolled on the four-wheel flat dolly. Now here you see the beautiful leverage. It does not take a huge amount of strength to get the piano up onto the grand board. Notice that there are still two legs and the pedals are on the piano. It was only the left front leg that was removed. Now the other legs can be removed and carefully wrapped to be carried separately on the move. There are generally bolts used on the pedal lyre, and the legs sometimes are bolted in, as you see here, but more often there is a lock system. So make sure you have a large rubber mallet, because the legs go into the lock and they need to be banged to the outer part of the piano to lock in place, and they're held in place with sliding wooden brackets. Everything is now strapped and secured. Notice too, the movers have no belts or zippers or buttons or anything that could possibly scrape the piano. In the truck, you'll see the great care they take to make sure that the piano is not moving and that it's padded at all points. You see, it's still on the grand board, so the piano is never touching the floor of the truck. There's the padding behind, and it will be strapped in tightly against the wall. Incidentally, whether you're moving a piano across town or across the country, the method is exactly the same. Now the piano arrives at its destination and everything is in reverse. It's carefully unwrapped. It's still on the grand board on the four-wheel dolly. The legs are reattached, and notice that you only attach the rear leg and the right leg, and in this case the pedal lyre. Note that with heavier pianos, you do not want to attach the pedal lyre at this point because they are not strong enough to withstand the weight of the piano. 100 years ago, pianos did not all have robust pedal lyres that could support part of the weight of the piano. But modern pianos, this method can work just fine and save a lot of back-breaking work by utilizing the leverage. As you can see, the man on the left doesn't have to work that hard. It rolls right up. And now he can put on the final front left leg. And the piano is nearly ready to play. Just needs to be unwrapped. And voila, a perfect piano move. So there you have it. Now, do you want to undertake moving a piano? Well, you better have the right equipment and good back and some friends and a lot of beer and pizza. I recommend it. Or better yet, hire yourself some professional piano movers. It's a job not to be undertaken lightly. All right, thanks for joining me, Robert Esther, here at livingpiano.com. I'll see you next time.